Are you supposed to get one? It says it's recording.
Yeah, now it says it's recording.
Hello, guys. Welcome to my online training course on LinkedIn Learn. LinkedIn Learning lesson. Thank you for participating in in my micro course teaching. First of all, I would like you to just introduce yourself. Go ahead, Sam.
Hi, everyone. My name is Sam Taller.
And Ali, go ahead. Oh, you're using the chat feature. Okay. Sam, how familiar are you with online learning? Are you a novice user, an intermediate, or advanced user when it comes to taking courses online?
I would say I'm very well advanced. I know a lot of aspect of LinkedIn Learning.
Okay, cool. And how about you, Ali? Ali's not doesn't have the microphone access, so he'll be typing in the message. You're all novice, so you don't have no training. Okay, good. So, so we have from advanced to beginning to novice, so I have a huge range. Anyways, let's get going. I've already logged into LinkedIn Learning. I'm going to share my screen. So I'm sharing my screen with you guys, so you guys should be able to see it. And let's go to LinkedIn Learning. So when you log into LinkedIn Learning, this is what you see. The first thing you want to do is, if you want to browse to see which courses you have access to, there's a browse feature here in the top right thing. I'm going to click on browse. And it will list all the different courses available on LinkedIn Learning. There are over 22,000 courses. So there's a lot of choice. So traditionally, everything that HR used to train on is available here, like human resources, to latest software. So basically, any course you could take at college is available here or in the business world. And then just like in Google, you just type in, you could search. And it'll do some autofilling for you also. So on the right-hand side, you have business categories here. I'm going to creative technology. So if you know what you want already, just type it in, or else you can go from top level down. So for example, from career, you could go to career management, all the different subtopics. So there's a lot of choices for you to choose from. So that's the first thing that makes your life easy. Just to know is that you can always come to the browse feature, type in, get the major headlines of topics available, and then you could modify your search. So I'm going to type in LinkedIn Learning. The quick, just as an example. So even here, we have even courses on how to use LinkedIn Learning. Now, if you look at the left-hand side, it says filter. So when you're doing searches for courses, you could do different kind of searches. You could search for just individual courses or videos, which are just videos within courses, just audio courses or learning paths. And then you can even get more specific. What kind of courses do you want? You want beginner courses, intermediate courses, or advanced? And then again, filter. How long do you want to do a course? Do you want to do something quickly or watch videos quickly, or you have lots of hours like for a 3-hour class? Again, more topics, you can just break it down. And then the cool thing about LinkedIn Learning is every time you do a course, you get a micro credential that allows you to share your knowledge and say, hey, I've done something that's certified. And so what I'm going to do as an example is I'm going to do a search for, what we're going to do is we're going to touch something called learning paths. So I typed in LinkedIn, and now it's going to filter it to just LinkedIn learning paths. So this is how you go about doing filters. So what learning paths are is when you have a course in LinkedIn Learning, you get a certificate. And then what they've also done is for every when there's a whole bunch of courses related to each other, they package them together and they call it a learning path, and which is like a bigger certificate that is composed of smaller courses. So we're looking at becoming a successful job hunter learning path. So in it, you have 11 items, so 11 courses. So if you do all 11 courses, you'll be able to get the big certificate. So you'll get 12 certificates altogether. And so that's the main feature. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on home over here in the middle to get back to the home screen. Now, the main feature that we want to use in LinkedIn Learning is called My Learning feature. So my Learning feature. So I'm going to click on My Learning here. How's everyone doing so far?
Great.
Great. Okay. Good. So when you're in My Learning, it has some subtitles. So it will show you all the courses you have started. So I have started 23 courses that I haven't yet finished. Then the next one is save. So these are 51 courses that I've started, that I saved. I said, hey, this is of interest. So as you're going through LinkedIn Learning, you don't have to worry about, hey, I came across a great course. I wanted to do it later. I forget what it is. So whenever you come across a course you like, just click on save and you can save it. Then the other one is My Collection. So you could categorize a whole bunch of different courses to make your own little collection. And then the other cool thing is one called Learning History. So LinkedIn Learning will keep track of all the courses you have done and you complete it. So I'm just going to click on here. So I've done 134 courses. And I'll give you a list of all the courses. It's a little bit slow, the internet connection. Let's see. So quick question, do any of you remember how many courses are available in LinkedIn overall? I mentioned that earlier on. Any idea? Lots? Ali, that's a good feature. I mentioned over 22,000. So yeah, there's a lot. That is a lot. Of courses available in LinkedIn Learning. It's a little bit slow. So this is one thing that happens whenever you do online courses. Sometimes the connection is slow and we just have to wait for it. Just check, make sure everything's going. Okay, we're good. So okay. So here are all the courses I've done. 134. So when you see a course that you've done, you could always share it, and then they also have skills. So these are all the different skills that were covered in the courses that you've done. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to go through a course. I'm just going to choose this one, Microsoft Beyond Basics. Once you start a LinkedIn course, I'm just going to hit
Microsoft.
You always have access to the entire contents in the LinkedIn course on your top left-hand corner over here, right? So you click on the content, it'll give it to you. So this has 1, 2, 3 chapters besides the introduction. And usually after each chapter, there's sometimes a quiz that you can go through. The also cool thing about LinkedIn is courses is that you also can have a transcript. So I'm going to highlighting here the transcript. So you can click on transcript, and as the instructor is reading it, it will highlight whatever is being spoken to. And then when you start a course in the introduction, right by the introduction, you have access. It shows you all the certificates that are available from LinkedIn Learning. Sometimes there are third-party certificates available also that you will get if you finish the course. And then if there's any extra exercise files that you want to practice, you could download them from here. And the other thing is there's also a question and answer feature where you click on to see what questions and what questions other students have had when taking this course and their relevant answers. And let's see. So Ali, do you have any questions you want to talk about or anything in the chat feature? You can let me know. How about you, Sam? Sam?
Yeah, you mentioned that you can save a training you are interested in. How do you do that?
Okay, let me go back. So I'm going to go back. So for this feature, which I'm going to go is back to the home feature, and then it will give you. So under more here. Sorry guys, my connection's a little bit slow today. Usually on the bottom right hand corner, there's an option to save a course. So what we do is over here, see? So when you look up a course on you have this feature here, just click on save. So if you just highlight a course, then on the bottom is a save feature. So let's go to Time Fundamentals course. And I think just look for that bookmark feature and you should be able to save a course. See over here in the top, you could also save it here. The top
Hi,
right.
I'm Dave Crenshaw, and this.
So you can save a course there. Now this is a new feature that just arrived called notifications. If you click on notifications, it will tell you about all the similar courses similar to the ones you have taken. And the thing there uses their artificial intelligence to tell you suggest courses that you might be interested in. And let me see. I see Ali, you're typing something. Let's see. Any questions? Okay, good. No questions. So again, if you have any questions or anything, just mention it in the chat feature, and then I will respond to you as soon as possible. Oh, Ali's asked a question. Can you select which courses to attend first, or do you have to do the courses as they are listed? No, you can do courses any order you want in the learning path, I'm assuming, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, you can do the courses any way you want. Any other questions anyone else has? So again, we're going back to LinkedIn Learning, the course that we started. Again, this has more than one chapter. So and usually in here, and this one chapter in the left-hand side, you see there's a quiz. So, you know, it's usually a quick multiple choice answer quiz just to engage, to find out, you know, if you're getting the material that's available. So the number one skill you can that always works well is to be curious. Just look into the features. So again, I'm just going to revisit what I was talking about. If you use this My Learning feature here in LinkedIn Learning, it's the best way to keep track and effectively use LinkedIn Learning, because again, it tells you which courses you've started, courses you've saved, all the courses you have done, all the skill sets. Right, so this should be your home base to effectively use your time in finding out where you are. The other thing is this, again, the notification is a new feature. They use their own AI to recommend courses for you. The other feature, when we're going back to LinkedIn Home, is when you come here, when you first logged into LinkedIn Learn, this is where we started. It also, in the beginning field, it also gives you a whole bunch of courses, recommendations of courses that LinkedIn Learning thinks that might be of interest to you. Like this one says top picks for me. Scrolling down says trending. These are the courses that are trending. Learn within 30 minutes. Related to courses related to courses you watch. Popular on LinkedIn Learning, because then it'll get more specific, recommending you courses based on feature stuff that you like, based on your role, based on subject matter you're interested in. So, right. So LinkedIn Learning is pretty cool in that sense that it's only quite active in getting you courses that you like. So just go through them, take your time. You know where home base is. So do you have any questions?
I'm good, thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Any feedback? Ali, as a novice, do you think you have a good understanding? Okay, cool. Okay.